in about 25 minutes from now.
The 2005 R2 million Vodacom Durban July. They're off to the roar of the crowd. Rabia slow off. Rabia almost dislodged the jockey as they jumped. Robbie Fred stayed in the irons, but he's a long way back. Rabia in the early stages. Unfortunate incident at the start. Winter Solstice and Western Prospect right there. Night Watch on the outside and Grey Arrow. Then comes Silver Point, a bit keen, that white face. Tyson, Western Prospect. Zebra Crossings well placed at the inside running rail. The Decagons further back with Tyson, Dunford. Joshua's Princess caught deep on the outside of runners. Then we drop back to Dunsonades, who's also deep, gang related. And the rider's off Rabia. In fact, Rabia's come down at the 1600. Something's amiss with Rabia. He's come down badly. The favourites out the Vodacom Durban July. They now race down towards the 1400 metre marker, and Night Watch, a bit keen up front, goes on by 2.5. From in second position, Silver Point racing in second. On the outside, Grey Arrow. Then we drop back a couple of lengths behind, Grey Arrow to the inside. That's Ravelli Boy, Zebra Crossing, Iridescence on the outside of Winter Solstice. Then comes the Decagon. Dunford's along the inside, gang related, Alistor, Dunsonane, Eventual, Ella Davatoria's in the back seat and racing about 13-14 lengths off them. Night Watch out in front, 1.5 lengths. Along the inside we find Silver Point, Grey Arrow. Iridescence got 4 lengths to make up. Ravelli Boy, Winter Solstice. Western Prospect, Zebra Crossings waiting his turn on the inside, 8 lengths to make up. Tyson, Dunsonane now gets a niggle or two on the outside, Alistor. Homeward bound at the 400, Night Watch. Silver Point runs a big race on the inside. Here comes Iridescence, Ravelli Boy and Tyson the outside. Silver Point, Iridescence, Tyson on the outside. It's anybody's race. Dunford's flashing the inside, Eventual's flying. Silver Point, Dunford's flying. Dunford trying to cause the upset. It's going to be close. Dunford got there from Silver Point, Eventual, Ravelli Boy. Dunford has done it. Well, the dark horse in the race, number 12, Dunford has won it. From in second position, Silver Point as they come to the line, but number 12, Dunford, Anton Marcus for Mike Bass. They're going to win it as they come past the line, the son of Shelford. From in second position, Silver Point, Eventual, a cracker back in third. Ravelli Boy, Iridescence, then came Zebra Crossing further back. Well, Rabia jumped out a bit slowly. He didn't want to load, and something I'm afraid went amiss. He came down at about the 1600 metre mark, some sad moments. But let's take a look at the head-on replay, and it's Dunford, that blue cap and orange socks. Anton Marcus driving hard for Mike Bass. Night Watch faded out of contention, but there's the salute and the kiss to the crowd. Number 12, Dunford wins it. Silver Point ran an absolute cracker back in second. Iridescence, Eventual all diving through, but the winning check's going to go to number 12, Dunford from the Mike Bass stable. Anton Marcus doing duty. Let's take a look at the last 380 now. You can see in front, Silver Point, the black cap, but the blue cap, Dunford along the insides, coming through to cause the upset. Towards the outside, Iridescence and Ravelli Boy are coming through, but it's going to be Dunford. It's still Silver Point, the white blaze in front by a head, but now Dunford comes to cause the upset along the inside, and Dunford registers the Vodacom Durban July victory. From in second position, Silver Point. Eventual ran a cracker back in third, the top weight. Ravelli Boy and Iridescence further back in the running. From this year's Vodacom Durban July, we hand you back to the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, returning to the winner's enclosure in front of the main grandstand, a delighted Anton Marcus aboard number 12, Dunford. What a day it's been for the Mike Bass stable. Robert Bumberg, Bob Champion, Sun Internationals, Philip Jorgis and Gary Wilson are the proud owners of Dunford, bred by Mr. Carl Mentz, 4-year-old son of Shelford. Anton Marcus, his third victory in the Vodacom Durban July. Widely tipped as an outsider with a big chance in the 2005 Vodacom Durban July. His delighted owners greeting the winner, number 12, Dunford, who returns 28 Rand for a win on the tote and 7 Rand 90 for a place.
Judges placings 12-14, 119. 12-14, 119.
And now being led into the winner's enclosure. Let's have a big round of applause for your 2005 Vodacom Durban July winner. It's number 12, Dunford, a second winner in this race for trainer Mike Bass. He won it in 2001 with trademark. Jockey Anton Marcus will now ensure that he's correctly weighed in. We'll go through the weighing in formalities and be back with you shortly for the presentation of trophies for the 2005 Vodacom Durban July.
The winner of this year's Vodacom Durban July. I had the pleasure of speaking to you, what was it, about 3/4 of an hour ago. The question I posed, what about a grade 1 double? And you've come through with flying colours. Well done.
It's been fantastic, you know. He's such an unassuming horse that you're going to a race like the July being quietly optimistic and possibly quietly confident, you know, because he doesn't work like a big horse. You know, he just goes about his work. He works as 1-2-time winners. And you know, you're going to a race like this, you can ride him with the utmost of confidence because there's no pressure. And thank God it worked out.
Something went amiss with Rabia going through about the 1600 metre mark. I'm sure he was behind you, so you won't be able to comment on that. But you had a wall of horses in front of you turning for home.
I did, you know, but it was always my game plan to ride this horse quietly. You know, I was of the impression that he had slight stamina doubts in this grade, even though he is a versatile horse. But it worked out well. The slow pace definitely suited him, played into his hands because of his tremendous turn in front.
Coming for home with that wall of horses in front, that gap opened just on time for you. You came through, and the rest is, so to say, history.
As I said, it's history.
Anton, well done. Enjoy the moment. This is your third Vodacom Durban July winner. I'm sure every time it just gets better and better as the years go by.
It does, you know, if the truth be known, you know, as you get that little bit older, you know, you keep thinking to yourself, well, am I going to crack it, you know? Just a special thanks to Mike, to Robert, to Philip, to Rob Champion, and everybody else involved. It's really fantastic to be able to ride winners for these guys, and it's just fantastic to be able to win the July.
Hearty congratulations and enjoy the celebrations.
Thank you.
Right, victorious as a trainer for this year's Vodacom Durban July is trainer Mike Bass, a man who lives in my backyard back in Cape Town. It's been a wonderful day for you thus far.
Yeah, it's been a good day, I must say. I've had some nice runners today. Dunford was a cherry on the top. I mean, it was a great run from him. It was hard to think that he was going to be the winner this morning, but you know, you have your hopes in a race like this. You give a horse the best preparation you can, and I must say his prep went very, very well. You know, his races leading up to the race were all good runs. I'm very happy with his work at home. And you know, when I saw him nicely placed midfield on the fence, I thought, well, he's got every chance now. If he can win it, he will. And I think at the weights he was good enough. And you know, I must thank everybody concerned, my whole team for a win like this. Some of them are with me today, but there's those at home in Cape Town that are battling in the rain and the mud and working the rest of the horses. You know, I must thank them. They're a great team.
The slow pace, that certainly paid into his hands.
You know, I haven't had a chance to assess the race and how it was run at all. You know, it was such a, you know, standing with Robert and the guys, there's just screaming and shouting, and I'm looking for Joshua, Princess as well, and I'm trying to watch her. She unfortunately is raced very wide. I don't even know where she finished. Just watching Dunford come up the fence, I thought, well, you know, maybe you'll get there, maybe you won't. And then you could see 200 meters out, he was going to win it, you know.
Credit then must go to Anton Marcus.
Oh, it was a good ride, you know, a very good ride, I must say. There's nothing, you know, you can't take it away. He placed the horse perfectly. He had a lovely draw. He just did everything right. And I would, you know, Anton Marcus had a great race. I would put all the praise on the horse himself. I think he ran a great race in the day. He's got a lot of heart, and I think he showed his guts by doing it today.
You won this race with Trademark about 4 years ago. Dunford this year. Is the feeling the same, or does it feel better today?
I don't know. You never get used to something like this, but you know, I'm not the most excitable guy, but I'm very, very happy, I can assure you.
Mike, congratulations and enjoy your Vodacom Durban July victory.
Thank you very much indeed.
Right, Robert Bloomberg, one of the cart owners. And I remember coming down the stairs at Kenilworth on Tuesday, telling you, Robert, which is the right one? And your answer to me was?
Dunford.
And he came through with flying colours. Robert, you must be very, very delighted with the win.
I'm over the moon. I mean, I know it's a cliched expression, but it's everyone's dream to win a July. To get 3 horses in the July was an achievement in itself. But to actually win it, you know, they say dreams don't come true, but I've been lying in bed the last 2 months dreaming of each of my 3 horses winning, and what am I going to say? But you don't think it's actually going to happen till it does.
You even dressed in the colours of your horses, and I don't think there's anybody more excited than you on this course right now.
No, I mean, without a doubt, because, you know, I bought this horse. When I bought him, he'd won 1 race from 8 starts, and I'm so happy for my partners who didn't hesitate to come into the horse. And Mike Bass, what can I say? The man's a legend. Preparing horses for big races, it's just incredible. Words fail me. I can't praise him enough. Anton, a most fantastic ride. I spent hours on the phone trying to convince him to ride the horse. He went from Royal Approval to Pavlovich to Tyson to God knows what horse. And I kept telling him, Anton, stick with this horse. He won't let you down.
And he certainly came through with flying colours. Robert, congratulations. Well done, and enjoy celebrating the victory.
I will. Thanks very much.
Right, as you can see, lots of excitement happening down here in the winner's enclosure. The winner of the 2005 Vodacom Durban July, Dunford.
The favourite, Rabia. The favourite, Rabia, broke down at about the 1650, and he broke his offside hind leg. So the favourite, Rabia, unfortunately broke his offside hind leg and is being attended to by the veterinary surgeon at the 1600. So feedback on the favourite, Rabia, he broke down at the 1600.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, could we have your attention for the presentation of trophies? We welcome